What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, reports and rumors have begun to swirl that we can get an announcement for the highly anticipated undisputed welterweight showdown involving undefeated three-belt unified welterweight world champion, WBC, WBA, IBF welterweight champion, superstar boxer who is widely considered by many to be top two, if not the number one best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, in Errol the Truth Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is 28 wins, no losses, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout. He is 32 years of age, 5'9.5", with a 72-inch arm reach, and undefeated, former three-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, currently the reigning WBO, World Boxing Organization welterweight world champion, who is widely considered by many to be the number one best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Crawford is 38 wins, no losses, no draw, 29 big wins by way of knockout, 34 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. With that said, Errol Spence was last seen in the ring April 16th, Arlington, Texas, AT&T, Dallas Cowboys Stadium, against former WBA welterweight world champion, Cuban star boxer Yordenis Ugas, in which that saw Errol Spence get a 10th round stoppage victory, breaking Yordenis Ugas' nose, ribs, and orbital bone. Terence Crawford was last seen in the ring November 20th of 2021 against two-time welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, retired future Hall of Famer, and Showtime Shawn Porter, in which Terence Crawford, he too got a 10th round stoppage victory over Shawn Porter. That has never been done before in the career of Shawn Porter. Dropped Shawn Porter twice in the 10th round and got a 10th round stoppage victory. We saw Shawn Porter's father, trainer, manager, Kenny Porter, see enough and wave the white towel. With that said, right, Terence Crawford and Errol Spence make for the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Okay, it's for undisputed, it's historic. And I told people that because there is so much anticipation and so much hype and so much intrigue surrounding this fight and these two fighters, that you're going to start to hear all types of rumors and reports that may or may not be true. Okay, sources behind the scenes can tell people, media members, boxing pundits, and fans things that may get the fans, the boxing pundits, and media members to believe that the fight is going to be announced this particular day, at this particular venue, at this particular time, right? And it may not be the truth. So, with that said, okay, there's been reports come out. I addressed this last night on my live stream, but nonetheless, it still has gained a lot of momentum and a lot of traction. And people start to ask me, hey Blue, why do you think it's not going to be announced Saturday during the heavyweight showdown, pay-per-view showdown between former unified heavyweight world champion, Mexican superstar boxer Andy Ruiz Jr., who became the first heavyweight world champion to be a Mexican-born fighter, June 1st of 2019, when he defeated and shocked the world, dropping former two-time unified heavyweight world champion, British superstar boxer Anthony Joshua twice, and getting a 7th round stoppage victory. And Cuban superstar heavyweight title contender, Luis King Kong Ortiz. Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz will be fighting Saturday in Los Angeles, and it's on pay-per-view. Now, with that said, people started to report that we're going to get an announcement for Terence Crawford and Errol Spence fight during the build-up for Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz. Okay, and this could very well be the case. But people are asking me, Blue, why you doubt it? Why do you say you don't believe it's going to be the case? And here's why: the magnitude of this fight. Now, one thing I will say that, because of the location of the fight, it could be possible. Okay, but Andy Ruiz, this fight is on pay-per-view. Okay, Andy Ruiz is 34 wins, 2 losses, no draw. 22 wins by way of knockout. 6'2" with a 74-inch arm reach. Okay, Luis King Kong Ortiz is 33 wins, 2 losses, no draws. 28 big wins by way of knockout. Twice in his career he's knocked out. 43 years of age, 6'4" with a 78-inch arm reach. Okay, so it's an interesting fight. Okay, it's a big fight for the heavyweight division. But is it a big enough fight that you're going to garner the attention of the casual boxing fans when you announce, the fight of the magnitude of Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, right? Is this a fight where you have enough attention, where it's going to garner, people to find out and, be interested to pay attention to know that that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight is going to be a done deal. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't believe that this fight is big enough, to be, the host to the announcement of the biggest fight in the sport of boxing between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. I just don't see it. Okay, again, now this fight is on pay-per-view. Okay, it's going to be $75 to watch Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz fight. Okay, it's going to be in the California area. Now, that's the one thing I can say that it might be possible, is because that it's in California. Okay, and the fact that it's in California, right? It may be, a situation where it's Sunday. This may be a situation where it's in California. That's a location. It's in Los Angeles. It's at, the Staples Center, Crypto Arena. It's on pay-per-view. Maybe this is a fight and a location that you can announce it because it's in California, right? And eventually they're going to have to do a press tour for Errol Spence, Terence Crawford. That's going to have to reach California, Las Vegas, New York, I say Texas, and Nebraska for sure. I think it should be a 5-city tour. I think it should be Los Angeles, Las Vegas, New York, Nebraska, and Texas. It should be at their respective locations, just to garner the intrigue and interest and the build up for the fight. Imagine Terence Crawford, Errol Spence press conference in Dallas, Texas, where Errol Spence is from. Okay, where he represents, should I say. Imagine they have a press conference at Omaha, Nebraska, where Terence Crawford is from. The buzz, the storyline, the intrigue, the people that you're going to get to attend the press conference in Dallas, Texas. The people you're going to get to attend the press conference in Omaha, Nebraska. It's going to be a lot of tension. Then Errol Spence is born in New York. You have to fight. Obviously, you have to have a press conference in the biggest media capital of the world. So you have to have it in New York. And then Los Angeles and Las Vegas, where the fight is actually going to take place. So one at the MGM, one at the Crypto Arena, Los Angeles, California, New York, and so on and so forth, right? And so I can see it being announced, since this fight is at Crypto Arena, formerly known as the Staples Center. It's in Los Angeles, California. Well, that eliminates, having to go to California and LA, because it's already in California and LA, where it's being announced. You have a press conference. But to do so, media members have to be informed that this is going to take place so they can be present. You're banking on a large group of media members being present for an announcement of Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, a magnitude of that fight, due to the demand from Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz. You understand? If not, you understand, you're banking on the media members showing up for Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz, to be able to be on hand for a pop-up announcement of a fight of this magnitude, to be able to get the information out. Now, again, the information is going to spread like wildfire. You don't need, one person can find out. It hits social media, it'll hit everything, every blog, every YouTube, every sporting platform, it'll hit everything. But you want to do it right. You want to have both fighters in attendance. Another dead giveaway. Today is Monday. It's fight week for Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford would need to be present. And another giveaway would be, because people are paying attention to every beck and move that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence does. So if Terence Crawford flies to LA and Errol Spence is flying to LA, the people are going to notice this. They're going to see this. Somebody's going to say it. And that's going to be another giveaway. They're both heading to LA. The press conference, they're going to announce the fight. You understand? And the fight itself, Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz. At the fight, they will both have to be present. Now, again, like I said, I can't see Terence Crawford, Errol Spence on hand for Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz fight. But anything's possible. But they will both have to travel. If it was in their respective states or close by, I could see them being present. But to travel there for this fight, I highly doubt that. So again, if they on hand, then that's another day giveaway. So somebody would have said something by now to say that this fight was going to be announced on Saturday. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I hope that to be the case. I hope that I'm wrong. I pray that I'm wrong. I pray that it's announced on Saturday, but I highly doubt it. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like your shitty videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.